does Brayearst or yourself help companies meet that standard? I know you're not going to do it the way that you like. It might not be perfect, but how do you help them get to meet like FDA requirements?
Yeah, the big thing is really meeting them where they are. So if you have a company that maybe has done validation work, but it's been called into question, whether officially or just internally, I can come in and do a validation spot check and say, okay, yes, you've kind of met these aspects, but there are some other considerations for this type of validation that you may want to cover, before you're putting this in front of an auditor. Versus kind of on the other end of the spectrum, someone who's got their product and they're ready to start making it, whether they're making it for clinical trials. And so they just need to have a process that's reliable, and they need to know it well enough that when they want to take it to a CDMO, they know the risks that are inherent in that manufacturing, and they can, highlight to their CDMO that you need to do this, because we know that these are risks for our product. And then kind of in between those two steps, maybe you have someone who's going to scale their own. They've, maybe done it benchtop and they want to scale to a smaller facility, like a set of suites on their own. I can help them then to validate moving into that suite of manufacturing, whether it's process, cleaning, method, software, whatever it is they're going to do. So there's all these different levels. And then on top of all of that, I actually had a conversation with a workforce development person where because government grants are very early on for these developers, they're not dealing with manufacturing at all. But she thought that training on the topic might still be helpful for them, even though they're not doing it today. It's something that they should be aware of so that they know, if they grow, that they need to be concerned with how well can you validate the different aspects of the process. So training comes in kind of even earlier on than having a manufacturing process.